now and that are going to watch later can also realize that if they can sit around, be aware of themselves and what's happening around them, that that will also give them answers for their own situation. Because an important thing that you said was um, jumping into what everybody else is doing just because they're doing it, right? I know that I was that like that as well. Like you just do things because it's that person's doing it, so it must be easy. That's where the money is. Let me jump in. You know, you kind of hit the
Mm.
wave as well. But you're not built for it. You don't have the skills for it. It's not for you. You're not
So,
passionate about it. And so I want to bring it back to self-awareness and entrepreneurship as well. Do you think that people should ask themselves if they were meant to be or they can be entrepreneurs? Is entrepreneurship for everyone, or should some people just continue at their job? How do you connect jumping from, an office job to being an entrepreneur, and how does self-awareness fall into that? Can everybody be an
yeah,
entrepreneur?
no, not everybody can be an entrepreneur, and there's a lot of reasons for that. So I'll use my own experience to begin with. Firstly, I don't think I really wanted to be an entrepreneur. I was just thrown in the deep end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like I said, I come from poverty. We had to sell something. Okay, in my family, we had to sell something somehow to be able to eat. For me to be able to go to school, and I just kept getting better understanding money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and also because of the little time I spent in school, especially secondary school, I spent very little time in school because I was always hustling. So it was one of those situations, Twaambo, where for me to continue being in school, I had to be away from school working,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I needed to be in school. To pay my school fees, I had to be on the street making the money to pay the school fees. That means I couldn't be there much.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened? I failed my grade 12 Twaambo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not even ashamed about it. I failed my grade 12. Everybody around me was telling me I needed to go back and rewrite. And I was like, guys, I'm not cut out for school. I know I'm going to fail again. We're going to waste money. This is not for me. So what happened? I hit the streets, and that was the beginning of my business, right? It's been a very painful journey, but I'm grateful because I kept learning and learning and learning and getting better. Now, if you ask me what I've noticed over the years that I've been in business, right? Why not everybody can be an entrepreneur? One, we need professionals out there. We need doctors. We need lawyers. We can't all be hustlers.
Right.
Okay. My daughter's health is very important to me. I need a doctor to attend to her. Uh, my daughter's delivery cost me 100K. That's how much I care. Okay. Because I can't do that myself. There was a what do you call them?
Pediatrician,
A
obstetrician,
pediatrician.
everybody was.
There was a gynae. There was like an aesthetic, blah 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 blah. So there were like three specialists just in the delivery of my daughter, and I'm so grateful for what they do. That's why when they gave me the bill, I was like, "Here you go." Right? So we need doctors, we need lawyers, we need all these amazing people that do amazing things every day. That's one. Two, there's a certain level of sacrifice that is required to be an entrepreneur, and I see a lot of people don't have what it takes, genuinely so.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that value clubbing more than sleep. There are people that value alcohol more than a book. There are people that value friends more than solitude and creating ideas.
Mm-hmm.
All these things. Guys, entrepreneurship can be lonely and it can be a very painful journey. I tell people all the time, when you decide to be on this path, you also have to make peace with the fact that there's a certain kind of fun you will never have, that there are certain kind of places you will never be seen in. I was talking to my manager for Robert Foods in Zambia this morning, and I'm telling him, say, dude, listen, I live in Santon, right? And I don't know where the famous Taboo nightclub is. I don't know. And I've lived in Santon for years. And there are people that fly from Zambia to come and pop bottles. These guys sometimes don't even make the kind of money that I make. They fly in from Zambia to come and pop bottles at Taboo nightclub, but I live in Santon where the club is, and genuinely I've got no idea where it is. I'm not even interested.
Mm.
When I'm done with work, I come home. My life is so predictable. That's the price that I pay to be who I am, to do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a heart for people, you cannot be an entrepreneur. And we know, as much as we would love to have more people that have got a heart for people, it's just not possible. If you don't have a heart for people, business is not for you. I hear people all the time trying to make money, but they are saying, I'm not a people person. What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck you gonna sell to? You know, like some, I just go like, you're a genius. You know that.
Yeah.
You're not a people person, but you want to make money. You cannot build a business if you don't love people.
Yeah.
Okay? And there's just so many reasons. And guys, listen, genuinely so, I feel there's as much as we can all do some business, right? There's a certain level that kicks in where business on its own is a talent. So now, when you think of this, Twaambo, right, the question is, do you think everybody can be a football player? Do you think everybody can be an athlete, as in that's what they do for a living?
No.
Do you think everybody can be a musician? That's the reason why not everybody can be an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.